Morning, children. See, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the Karnataka's physiography. From your geography, we are going to see the chapter number 2, physiographical divisions of Karnataka. So, in this chapter, we are going to see about the features of Karnataka, then about the physical divisions and the hills and highest peaks of Karnataka we are going to see in this class. Let us see the map here. The Karnataka state is a part of peninsular plateau. You all know that peninsular India and has diverse physical features. Its southern part consists of undulating photography. You can see here the map which is taken by the satellite. Then, whereas the northern part is a vast plain. You all know that. There is a great contrast between the coastal areas and the Malnad regions. In the bluish, you can see the coastal areas, and the Malnad region you can see. Then the land slopes slightly towards the east. You can see slightly towards the east and slowly steeply towards the west. You can see in the map. Then you can the transverse. This is a transverse. You can see here many ridges with the valleys. You can see, and the gorges you can see, and most of the areas of the state is 450 to 900 meters above the sea level. Underline the point. See here, the area here of the state is above the sea level. Understood? How many meters? Around 450 to 900 meters above the sea level. Then some areas are above 1800 meters above the sea level. Then on the basis of structure and relief, Karnataka can be divided into 3 divisions. Understood? Which are the 3 divisions? We will see now. See, on the basis of the structure and relief, Karnataka can be divided into 3 important physical divisions. So, you can see the map here. The first one is the coastal plains, which is also known as Karavali, then the Malnad region, then the Maidan region. Understood? Which is also known as, you can see in the picture here, North Karnataka and South Karnataka. And see the flow chart here. Physiographic division of Karnataka has divided into 3: coastal region, Malnad region and Maidan region. So it is further divided into 3. So coastal plain, coastal low plateau and coastal Malnad. Then Malnad region, you can see Malnad and semi Malnad. Then Maidan region, you can see a northern Maidan and the southern Maidan. So here, first we start with the coastal plains. Coastal plains, you can see the map here. So first we will deal with the coastal areas. As a result of reorganization of states on linguistic basis, Karnataka acquired a sea coast and coastal plains as a part of its territory. The coastal plain lies between Arabian Sea and the Malnad region. You can see it is colored with the bluish. The bluish part is a Malnad region. It's a coastal area. Then the coastal area extends from 320 kilometers from Mangaluru in the south, in Karwar in the north. Then its width varies from 12 to 64 kilometers, and it is broad in the south. You can see it is broad in the south and becoming narrow with the steep slopes towards the north. Then its height is more than 200 meters above the sea level. You can see Mangaluru here. See the Canara of Karnataka. The coastline is also called as Canara of Karnataka, and many fast flowing rivers cut through the coastal areas in the form of sea erosion. You can see here in the map. Then the rivers have formed estuaries, understood? And however, they are not, we don't have deltas in these areas. So there are many ports along the coastlines. Among them, New Mangaluru is a major port in Karnataka. Bhatkala, Malpe, Karwar, Kumta, then Belikere and Honnava are the fishing ports, and many beautiful beaches are formed along with the east coast, sea coast, which attracts the tourist. You can see in these pictures now, a picture of beaches you can see here, and many beautiful beaches which attracts our country, and most of the tourists. You can see the beaches here, Panambur beach, Ullal and Someshwara beaches near the Mangaluru, Malpe near Udupi, Karwar in the north, and Murdeshwar near Honnava, Maravante and Om beach near, you can see near the Gokarna. You can see the beaches here. See, these beautiful beaches attract the tourist. Understood? Everyone likes to go there and swim and enjoy in the water. So here there are small islands. So that small islands located near the sea coast, like Saint Mary Island, which is also known as Coconut Island, then near the Malpe and Anja near Karwar and Devgad, Ganjigudda. Then these are some islands which are very notable. Understood? Then the main occupation near these places are this one. You all know that. Fishing is the main occupation, and agriculture is also another important occupation here. And crops like cashew nut, then arcanut, coconut, and you can see cardamom, then paddy. These are all important crops grown here. And Dakshina Kannada, Udupi and Uttara Kannada are the coastal districts of Karnataka. Understood? So I'll show some pictures of beaches here like Murdeshwara. You can see it's a beautiful place. Once you have to just visit this place. You can see some parts of our Karnataka are very rich in different varieties of culture and or many other things. We'll see that. In this picture you can see the coastal Karnataka. Its language is Kannada, Tulu or Konkani, and Neer Dosa is famous there, and fish curry and Yakshagana. You can see the perform there. Then paddy, then coconut are grown there, arkanut, pepper, and Murdeshwara temple you can see there. It's a huge this one. And Gokarna beach, Udupi beach. These three are the important beaches there which you can see. So let us quickly recall the important things we have discussed in this class. So we have discussed about the features of our state Karnataka. So we have seen the introduction part. So above 450 to 900 meter above the sea level our Karnataka lies, and some parts of our Karnataka is about 1800 meters above the sea level. And you know there are three important physical features. One is coastal plain, Malnad region, and the Maidan region. And we have discussed about the coastal plains distance. It extends from 320 kilometers from Mangaluru to the south to the Karwar in the north. So this we have discussed, and 12 to 64 kilometers width it is there. Then see, we have studied about the Canara of Karnataka coastline. We have studied. So coastal plains are also known as Canara of Karnataka. Then about the new Mangaluru airport, seaport. New Mangaluru port is also known as the gateway of Karnataka, and we have discussed about some beaches, the important beaches like Bhatkala, Malpe, then Karwar, Kumta, Bedikere, and Honnar, and these are also the fishing ports, and it's beautiful beaches which attract the tourists. And we have discussed about the beaches like Panambur, Ullal, and Someshwara beaches near Mangaluru, Malpe and Udupi. Then Om Beach, Maravante, Murdeshwara near the Gokarna you can see, and small islands are there in our state which belongs to our state. That islands like Coconut Island, Saint Mary Island is known as Coconut Island near Malpe. Then Anja near Karwar, and Devgad, Kanjiguda islands are the important islands of our Karnataka. And the main occupation, you can see here, the main occupation is agriculture as well as fishing. And the important crops grown here are arkanut, coconut, cardamom, pepper, and paddy. And Dakshina Kannada and Udupi and Uttar Kannada are the coastal districts of this Karnataka. And Saint Mary Island is referred locally as a Tonne Sapar. In Tonne Sapar, then there is a Netrani Island which belongs to our Karnataka near Murdeshwara. It has plenty of pigeons. Understood? And so it is also known as a pigeon island. Understood? So these are the important things about information about the coastal plains, and we have studied what are the important dishes, and you can, with the help of this picture, we come to know about the coastal areas. So from this we will wind up the session, and in next class we are going to see about the Malnad region. Understood? So today you have to make a note of this coastal plains, and you have to draw a Karnataka map and locate all the three physical features of our Karnataka. Then important points which I have mentioned here, you have to make a note and send it to me in the WhatsApp. Thank you. Take care. Have a nice day.